Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Thank you for tuning in to another video. This is a video that I have not done before. I was just getting ready to refresh my hair and I thought, I've never done that before. So I thought I would come in and record it just in case you've heard me say this word before and you have no idea what I'm talking about. If you're new and you've never been on here before, I appreciate you stopping by and kind of seeing what the channel is about. This is a healthy natural hair channel and we talk all things hair, all things products. We've dabbled in some skincare and body care, so feel free to stick around, and if you see something here you're interested in, then you should definitely subscribe because I have tons of videos planned, and I'm not exaggerating. Look, these are all videos that I've got to do, like currently have the products and need to record. So there will be plenty of content here for a long time if all goes well. So my hair is in a mess today, you guys. Look at what's happened. I did a very nice twist out my last wash day. I did the video here. It came out fantabulous, but I got a little busy at work and I want to show you what happens when you don't retwist your hair and you have this kind of hair type. You know what I mean. So it's been 4 days. I worked out 2 days pretty heavy and I sweat. Like, I'm just not a little perspirer. I sweat like a dog. Like, water is dripping from my face. My arms look like I just got out of a pool. So all of that has been going on. And then at night, I've just been putting it up into a loose ponytail and going to bed. So I am taking it down. I really should wash it. I really should, because again, I sweat so bad and it's been, I'm sure there's some gunk in there, but it still feels so good. So good. You ever had hair that look a mess and feel good? This particular hair is from my Earth's Alchemy Spa wash day, and so this video will actually probably be up before that one, so you'll recognize it when you see it. I'll put the name here, and my hair feels incredible. It was the first time I'd used that brand and I did not expect my hair to still feel this good. That's why I kept putting off a wash day, because it's still so moisturized, but it looks dull and it definitely needs some refreshing. And so in lieu of washing it, because it is so late and I just need to do something, I'm going to refresh. So I'm going to show you what I do when I refresh my hair. I'm going to be reusing the Earth's Alchemy Spa products, but I'm going to be using another set. So I set my hair with a buttercream that I sent and talked about in another video. But today I'm going to be refreshing with the oat and marshmallow curl cream. No, the other one is called, let me see. They're both curl creams. The other one is called mango, you know what, before I mess something up. Yeah, the other one is mango and aloe buttercream. That's what I originally set it with. God, it's so soft. But I'm going to refresh it with the oat and marshmallow curl cream. So you can see the other video to see what ingredients are in there and how it turned out. It will be posted right around the same time. But this particular one has oatmeal in it. So it has aloe vera juice, flaxseed, rooibos, and I talked about that sort of as I was showing you the introduction to the brand, and that video again will be up around the same time, and I kind of talk a little bit about that, and it's sort of the haul video. I think I named it haul or unboxing or something like that, so that you could just kind of see the few items that I got from them. But here is the curl cream that I'm going to use today, and it is not quite as heavy as the buttercream that I used to set it with. So this is more of a medium consistency, as you can see, and it is perfect to reset. And hopefully I'm not going to put too much moisture in it, because like, it really doesn't need moisture. It just needs a little bit of shine and definition. It feels amazing. It just looks awful. So this is much lighter than the other product. It's moisturizing though. You see how it's clinging to my hand there? So it is putting a light conditioning coat on top of the hair. I feel that on my hands. It feels really good. So I think I'm just gonna have to use a little tiny bit, and that's the goal. And I'm so heavy-handed. That's gonna be a job in and of itself. I smell like that red Kool-Aid man. This is such straight fruit punch from kid days, straight fruit punch. And I have this antioxidant hair and body oil, and I will put a little bit of this on here simply because it has apricot kernel oil, pumpkin seed oil, and mango butter as the first 3 ingredients. And I know all 3 of those are good sealant oils, and they also all provide a little nourishment and shine. And so that is what my hair needs. So long story short, I'm gonna go off, I'm gonna section my hair back, we're gonna get started. Okay, so I have a spray bottle here, and what I have in it is Product Junkie Naturals Frolicious Kink Drink. And this is sort of a refresher leave-in spray. It is a liquid. It comes in this bottle, but of course I need it to be in a spray bottle, so I just put a little bit of that in here. That is all that is in this bottle. And again, I showed you the curl cream and the oil that I'm going to use. I am also going to use this scalp moisturizer, and this is from Earth's Nectar. This is their green olive and lavender scalp oil, scalp moisturizer for normal and dry scalp. And if you've never heard of this brand before, you can log right onto their website and find out about them. I found these products on a one of those GMA deals, and so they had a lot of products that were 50% off on their 1 week, and it had great ingredients in it. I'd never heard of green olive before, but this is green olive. Hold on, child. You know, green olive seed oil, natural gran soleil oil, SOLEIL, and lavender flower extract. I bought a tea from them, so it was a bunch of different extracts and Ayurvedic herbs just dried, and so you can, you know, add water to it and do different things with it. But nevertheless, I had never tried the brand before. I'd heard of them, and when I saw that for 50% off, I couldn't resist getting a couple of things, and this was one of the things I bought. So this has a little dropper, which I love for oils to come in. So I'm going to be adding this to my scalp in this little section. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that. When you have these little oils, you know, you need to mix them up because you've got several different things in there. This one actually has less ingredients in it than one that I've seen before. And let's see what this feels like on its own. This is my first time opening this. Oh, it smells good. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is nice. This would be a good moisture sealant. This oil feels so silky and moisturizing. Yeah, it definitely would be good for my scalp because again, it's all dried out and I haven't put any water on it in about 4 days. So definitely for that, I would love to seal with this. But I'm not, because I'm going to use the Earth's Alchemy Spa products together, which that oil actually, the one I'm going to use, is also one that's good for the scalp as well. But I mean, I could always pour it in my hand and use my fingers to massage it in, but I'll use this on my actual hair and see how it does, and I'll put it on my scalp next time. So I am literally just dropping little drops of oil down into this big section. I've sectioned off my hair in about 5 big sections so far, and I'm gonna split this big section in the back into 2. And I've decided I'm actually gonna do a braid out. I don't know if you guys are braid out people. I love a scalp massage. Ooh, child, it just wakens up and stimulates all of those nerves in the back of your head. You know how sometimes you get a massage and when somebody else does it, it feels so good. When you do it yourself, it has no effect, right? Because you're the one doing it, you just don't get the same effect. This is the only area on the body that you can do it yourself and get that same feeling, because all those nerves back there just activate even at your own touch, and it feels so amazing. It's supposed to invigorate you and wake you up and give you just a little bit of a lift. It sure is relaxing and nice. I could do this all day. Okay, but I'm not. So I'm gonna do a braid out. What I have found is I love braid outs. I love the way they look on my hair, but whenever I do a braid out straight on wash day, my hair ends up flat. It has no volume. I can't get it picked out enough. It takes forever and 3 days to dry, and I just despise having to wait wash day. But it is so perfect on older hair, right? Because your hair is already dry, it has already got volume, the roots are thick, the rest of the hair has already been fluffed out. So and of course it dries better because it only really has to set a day. You don't have to wait the 2 or 3 days that you would typically wait for a braid out to dry. So that is what I'm going to do. I don't mind doing one today. My section back here in the back, like literally, I don't see, it's still dry. I have not put anything in it. I don't use a comb. I literally just take my hands and separate it and take off the section that I am going to braid. And I'm not going to keep you guys on here. And so you want your braid out piece to be a little bit bigger than what you would typically do for a twist out section. And so I am just going to mix this up and just dampen my hair, like literally 4 or 5 sprays. And I am squeezing this because I want to press and squeeze that moisture down into my hair. This does feel good. This is my first time using this product by Product Junkie Naturals. This Frolicious Kink drink feels incredible. It of course does not have a coconut oil in it. None of their products have coconut oil in it. This particular one has, among other things, it has castor oil, it has Kalahari seed oil, and yeah, those are the only oils I see. So if you've got a good refresher spray, and I suggest your refresher spray be the kind that you can feel your hair get soft immediately once you rub it in a little bit like I am. And so because this hair is old, I am getting shed hair that is rubbing through. So you want your refresher spray to be conditioning, it needs to soften your hair, and it needs to be able to detangle. Not fully detangle, but have some slip so that, like this one, as you are running your hands down, you can pick up those shed pieces that are coming out, because they're just going to get in your way and cause your style to be all off, and it might wrap around some of your other hair and then cause it to break, and it's just a whole situation. It's worth just taking the time to get it out. So I don't feel any more in there. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this curl cream. I've got to really try to gauge this because I have not used this one before to figure out how much to use. And I've just added this little bit to my hand. I'm gonna rub it together and press all the way from the roots to the end, and instantly you can feel the difference. You can feel where it is in your hair because it's so moisturizing. So I'm going to take a little bit more on my fingers to add to the ends, because they always get a little extra of everything because they're so fragile. And then I always take just a little bit more to my little thing is in the way now, to my fingers. I add some to my fingers, about the same amount I put on my scalp, and rub it on my fingers, just kind of get it around on every finger. I hold this section and then I go in and rub this into the roots of my hair. So yes, it is getting on your scalp, but that is perfectly fine. That is the beauty of natural products. They don't hurt your hair, they don't hurt your scalp. So your hair is growing from your scalp, and so the roots really get dry. You remember those new growth days, the roots get dry quickly. So I'm still pulling out hair. shed hair. And so now it's really moisturized. The entire shaft is moisturized, the ends are moisturized, and the roots. And then I'm going to take a little bit of oil. Now, of course, I'm walking through this really slow, you guys. You know it's not going to take me this long once I get into it, because I don't have to sit and do this. I literally put 2 drops in my hands, and half of that went to the floor. And then I'm just going to rub this on top. And the whole point of this is to use an oil to seal in all of those places where you just added the moisture to it, so that the moisture doesn't, oh, my mouth all making noise. And the whole point is so that the moisture gets sealed in, so that it does not just evaporate in 2 or 3 hours and we have hair that is dry from the get-go. I've actually, you guys, most of you here have been natural for a long time. I've talked to several of you who have. Now, of course, my hair is still going to be tangled from this, right? Because I did not detangle with the comb or brush. So I'm really going to be careful as I'm separating the pieces, because I didn't wash it. I didn't thoroughly detangle. It was just enough to pull those shedded hairs that were obvious and in the way out. There are still other shed hairs in there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Just get those out that are causing me trouble. I can get a good grip. And then I'm just going to put a braid here, and I'm going to get it as tight as I can at the roots. That way you don't have puffy roots and they will lie down. You've already added the moisture to the roots, so that is going to help some with it lying down and not being so dry and packed in. Ideally, you want to get your braid into 3 even sections. I can feel mine and tell that I did not do that. I'm a rebel. I just grab hair and braid. But you can tell when somebody took the time to get all 3 sections nice and even. The hair does look better, and you deal with less frizz. What was I saying? Oh, about dry hair. I was thinking about doing a video about dry hair. Like, a lot of people still don't quite get why their hair gets so dry so fast. And I know most of you are professionals at this point, but there are still a lot of amateurs out there. A lot of people are still just going natural and still learning. And I want to have some content here for them. I'm adding a little bit more of that moisturizer to the end, you guys, because with all that, you know, rubbing and twisting all the way down, this has gotten just a tad bit drier. And so I just add us a little bit more to that to get to the end. In fact, I'm not going to go to the end. I'm gonna get about 1 inch out, and I'm gonna twirl it just like I do the twist out. I get to the bottom and I take the 3 pieces and make it 2, so that now I'm only dealing with 2 pieces, and then just twist to the end. About 1.5 inches or so from the bottom is a good gauge, depending on how long your hair is. So I can still feel I've got a shed hair here that is hanging out that didn't get pulled out when I did that. I do not yank that. I try to get some oil and try to work it out so that it'll come out on its own. By loosening this part of the hair, hopefully I can get it to slide out, and I did. Okay. And then I'll just get this wrapped around my finger. Oh, a lot of people still don't know why their hair gets so dry so fast. And so I thought I might do something just for the newer naturals, those who might be just transitioning and just might be paying attention to the detail of this video, even though the title doesn't say anything about moisture and dry hair. Anyway, to do a video about why our hair loses moisture so fast. So if you're interested in that, hit the thumbs up button and I will see how many of you respond to that. Or you can always, of course, comment in the down below and let me know. And then I will do that video. Sometimes we need refreshing too, because we're guilty of stuff. We get so used to just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And then before you realize that you've fallen into some bad habits that you just need to be conscious and aware of, right? Okay, so that is what I'm going to do to every section of the hair. If you want that video, do mention it down below. I'll be glad to do that. I think that is actually probably needed because it is like our biggest nemesis, dry hair and detangled hair. Oh my gosh, the biggest problem areas I think a lot of people have. So I will go on off, you guys. I am going to go and chill out with the fam and watch a movie or something while I finish braiding up my hair, and I will come back when this is all done. What I can tell you so far is that this feels really good. This feels just as moisturizing as the other product. It's just that this one is a little bit more loose in consistency, and again, it uses it has a different base. There are just different things in both of them, but the other one is a little bit more of a firmer texture, and so it gave my hair a lot of hold, and it gave it like a soft to medium hold. It held for days and it looked fabulous on the day that I did it. So this is just one I'm trying a different way. We'll see how it turns out. I'll see you in the next clip. Thanks for hanging. I am back, everybody. I have taken down my hair. It is 3 days later, 2 days, sorry, it's been 2 days, and I actually sat down and braided my hair. It was very easy to braid. You know, braids take forever to take down if you want to make sure that you don't get a whole lot of frizz. So I did not record that. I just believe that is the secret to a good braid out. Letting it sit long enough so that it can actually dry and set, and taking those babies down nice and slow. So this is what I've got after that. I didn't take my hair down to test dry it to see what it looks like at any point during the last couple of days. I was very good. And these braids actually ended up smaller than I thought. It's so funny. Every time I aim for it to be like medium size, they still end up small, but that's okay. So I'm going to take these down and I'm going to come back. I'm going to see how this comes out once I separate it and fluff it out, and then we will talk about what these products have done for my hair after that, okay? Hey girl, hey, would you check out this hair? Ooh, this came out really good. I am a little surprised and very happy. So let's talk about these. So as I said, I refreshed. I poured a little bit of the Product Junkie Naturals Kink Drink to refresh my hair, just enough to mist it. You don't want to get it soaking wet. It'll take forever to dry. It almost feels like you're starting over. Not to mention the fact I already had product on it. You just want to mist it just enough so that some moisture can get down on the inside, and then twist. Now, this stuff, I'm trying to find the words. This is so good. This stuff is incredible. Let me check again, child. What are the moisturizing? Aloe vera juice, flaxseed, rooibos, oatmeal, avocado oil, shea butter, mango butter, cocoa butter, oatmeal extract, marshmallow extract. Okay. I'm just gonna let y'all see, and then you can see for yourself. I don't have enough space to turn around. But this definition set in so well. My hair feels absolutely incredible. This isn't thick, like it's thick enough that it won't move in the jar, but I could easily put my fingerprint in it. This is so moisturizing. This is so good. I'm gonna say it again, this is probably the best hair I've gotten in a long time. And maybe because it's different and it's not twist out, it's a braid out. I've always loved braid outs more, but there's so much more work. They take so much more time, but I really love what they do for my curls. I get a little more definition, which is makes sense, right? You're wrapping the hair around tighter, and so you're going to get some tighter curls. But I love the definition of the curls. Braid outs just look so good. So this just moisturized so well, dampening it, adding this to it, really got that moisture down into it and reset it. And then I just added literally a couple of drops to each section to seal it all in. I probably didn't even need that, but I feel like between this apricot kernel oil and this pumpkin seed oil, it just added a little bit of shine. It just puts that extra little nourishment on top, and I love that. That's exactly what I was going for. My hands are moisturized, but they're not oily, they're not greasy. Right after this, I could touch my phone, touch anything else, and not have an issue. But I don't have to apply no lotion because it feels really, really good. You guys, you gotta go get you something. You gotta try this for your hair. I did a twist out with the buttercream, and just turned around and did a braid out with the curl cream. I just wanted to use the same braids to refresh to see how it would do. I can't say I love one more than the other. I love this hair more than the other, but I think it's more because it's a braid out than a twist out. I don't think it has anything to do with the products themselves. They are both super duper moisturizing, and I could not possibly tell you which one to choose. I guess you just have to read and see which ingredients you like best and go for that. They both are fantastic. This is similar to me to the moisture I get, dare I say it, but it just reminded me of it, so I may as well say it. I done thought it. It reminds me of the moisture I get from Product Junkie Naturals. It does. That is that kind of moisture that you get that sets in and gives your hair definition and shine. And I could have gotten a week's worth of moisturized, defined hair with the buttercream that I used. Just because it had started to got frizzy because I didn't twist it, I just decided to refresh it and try this one with a refresh, because number one, I have not refreshed my hair before on this channel, and number two, just to give this one a shot to see how they compare. They're both excellent. Excellent. I don't think that there is another company that uses this kind of ingredients. I have not seen oatmeal extract. I have not seen oatmeal in a product. I mean, is it just me? And the fact that it has shea butter, mango butter, and cocoa butter, you're gonna get so much moisture, and it's gonna set that hair in so beautifully. I love this. Love, love, love. I expect that it's gonna be weighed down because I've got so much product in it, but I don't mind that. I don't mind weighed down hair because that's going to give me longevity. My coarse hair needs moisture in it to set and get some really nice pretty curls, and if that means it has to be weighed down with butter to get it, that's fine, as long as it's not greasy. I can't do greasy, but I don't mind it being weighed down. I've got nothing to prove. I'm not going out in a convertible and let my hair blow through the wind. So this is beautiful and I love it. There's a part of me that wants to, because I know somebody's going to ask, which one would you get? I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't say which one to get. Yeah, I got 2 oils and 2 creams. I used this one in this video, and I used the other one in the other video. I will put that here if you haven't seen that, by the way. And I don't know what to say. I think you just have to choose your ingredients. You're gonna get hair that you love with absolutely both creams. You're gonna get the shine and the sealed in moisture with both oil. So you have to choose for yourself. I am so happy with this. I'm so glad I found her. I keep saying that, but I am so thrilled, and I hope that you will definitely go and check her out. Y'all, there's not much more to say. I just don't want to ramble just for the sake of rambling, because honey, my hair is speaking for itself. It is speaking for itself. It is very rarely do I come on and love my hair. You guys gloat over sometimes, and I'm like, oh, thank you, it's okay. Honey, I love this. So go to the Etsy shop, Earth's Alchemy Spa, and check her out. Let her know I sent you. I do have a code for you to use. It is here because I don't remember. I'm gonna put it here. It is a nice discount and for you to go and to be able to check it out. So if I can answer any further questions for you, definitely put that down in the comment section. If you have not subscribed before, I hope you will take this opportunity to subscribe. We are learning not only about hair products, but as I'm experiencing things with my hair, I really try to come on and show that to you and tell you how I resolve it, because I think a lot of us have a lot of the same issues. Sometimes we run across. Like this video on the way out. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.